Hey, my name is Devin Samuels. We wanted to do something that not only was a bit more of a intermediate level or like 102 level equity course, but wanted to see if there was a way we could do that collaboratively with our field. And then we put the call out to recruit folks who were interested in developing their equity practices.
So my name is Dana Akins-Adeyemi.
Hi, my name is Courtney Good.
My name is Julia Ronalda.
Jason Hogue.
Okay, I'm Joe Ransom.
My name is Tom Conlon. My name is Mark Sheldon.
My name is Renee Payne.
We wanted to have a robust training program that happened throughout 2 months.
What does it really look like to shift equity design work from this theorized, like intellectual exercise to really being grounded and rooted in practice?
So the first day, I didn't know what to expect. I was pleasantly surprised by the number of people who attended, who signed up for it.
It immediately felt like a really welcoming community of people who were eager to learn and listen to each other.
I think it helped a lot that most of the cohort were willing to open up and be pretty vulnerable.
I think we all got naked fast, meaning that, I met a group of people, and within a couple of meetings, I think we were being extremely open and honest with each other and having conversations that I don't think that we're necessarily comfortable having with some of the people that we're closest with in our normal lives.
I think one of my biggest takeaways is that I know a lot less about equity and design than I thought I did.
To want to understand how to make it better, to want to go into those uncomfortable places, but yet know that that support was there through the cohort to move through them.
I think that ultimately we all learned so much.
For those of us, especially in design leadership positions, we tend to have a lot of power, whether we realize it or not. So I think starting to understand the dynamics around design and power.
It enabled me to pretty immediately start adjusting the lens by which I'm looking at everything.
Thinking about the white supremacy characteristics and just in general how insidious and quiet white supremacy can be.
The whole white supremacy culture, that was a boom. That really was a shift for me, because I was able to use that phrase with people, oftentimes white people, and they didn't get so defensive.
There's still a long way to go. There's a lot of work in this kind of effort. There's a lot of deep soul searching and self-reflection.
It's one thing to take a course like this and collect the information, but it's another thing to put it in action.
And one of the things we are trying to kind of relate to the project we're doing internally is to really harp on the fact that this is an ongoing process and never ends.
My project is really about developing a strategy to make sure that the voices of lived experiences enter into every piece I do.
My project is focused on a hiring protocol. If we can figure out how to increase the diversity of the folks that we're bringing in the door, and if we can create a space where they feel welcome and heard and comfortable over time, and that they stay there, I think we'll be on the right track.
The interior design field is just is seriously lacking in diversity. How we can be different than other firms and really declare that this is something that's important to us, and start doing the work to open our field up for others.
My project is an idea to put a framework in place for designers who work at my company that's going to provide them context and a DEI lens when it comes to selecting stock photography.
I think my project has really been an organic process in the work I'm doing at RISD. And my hope within the graphic design department is to get a broader understanding of how we can increase not only the numbers of BIPOC students to come into RISD, to come into the graphic design department.
So as a designer, I really do like thinking about solutions, and one of the ways I like to think about things is with tools. So my project was to create a tool, an online tool that can help folks understand biases in their writing style.
So my project is design ethics, developing a design ethics workshop that focuses on design equity.
The biggest challenge has been and is definitely going to be taking everything that I've learned out of the program and into practice in my business and life.
I would encourage anybody who wants not just to be a better citizen of the spaces that they occupy to participate in this kind of cohort, but I think it makes you a better designer.
This has been kind of a divine healing journey for me, and it's giving me the opportunity to share and to be transparent with people who want to actually listen.
And I said it at the beginning of the program as a co-facilitator, and I really meant it. Because of Rhode Island's size, the impact of having different businesses and organizations come together and create and implement equity practices within a given year, because of the size of the state, that can have a clear and concrete impact within the next year.
Be open to the opportunities that are right before us in this community, and also to understand your responsibility as a creative within this community to impact change. I think one of the things that we have to recognize is so many that do direct and design, we have the ability to shift perspectives. We have ability to create perspectives. And ultimately, what we do as designers and directors can not only change our community, but it can change the world, for sure.